Good afternoon, all. On behalf of IOT Academy, I welcome you all for the fourth session of National Level Workshop on Research Paradigm and Hands-on SPSS for Beginners. Let me introduce the resource person of today's session, Dr. Priyanka Chawla. Dr. Priyanka currently serves as an Associate Professor of Management, Prestige Institute of Management and Research, Indore. She is a finance personnel with 12 years of experience in academic domain. Her qualifications include MBA Finance and PhD in Management. Her area of interest includes microfinance, operation research, research methodology, and ICT tools. She has attended many conferences, workshops, and FDPs. Dr. Priyanka has published 2 books and has got more than 30 papers published to her credit in reputed journals. She has been invited as an expert in various organizations and delivered sessions on ICT, hands-on SPSS, and research methodology. She has been recognized with various awards and has also rendered her services to many organizations. With this, I hand over the session to Dr. Priyanka. Ma'am, please.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Welcome.
And thank you once again. In the previous class, we had studied about SPSS. I hope Dr. Samir Dubey sir told you about how to run SPSS and the basic part, the importing the file and exporting the file. I think it has been done. So shall I start from something else? Hello. Is my voice audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So, if we talk about I hope you are clear with the ordinal scale, nominal scale. It has been done. Importing the file has been done. The how to punch the data into SPSS, it has also been done. I believe that. And you are now
yes,
able to
the basics were covered.
Feed the data. Thank you. Now, so after punching the data, another thing that comes into our mind is what we have to do next. What to do after punching the data? What we do? We have collected the data. After collecting the data, we have punched. Sorry?
We process it and refine it to make it into information,
yes,
which we can infer something from it.
Yes. Yes. Your data, I told you earlier that data means unprocessed data, but to get information from that, we have to prepare table or we have to go for descriptive statistics, right? So there are
Yes.
2 types of statistic, descriptive and inferential. Do you have any idea about this? What is descriptive and what is inferential? Descriptive
Probably something which we describe by saying that is descriptive, and inferential means which leads to some inferences out of that data which is given in the form of table or
yes,
chart or something.
Yes. So descriptive statistic means we are describing the data. Descriptive means we are describing the data in terms of percentage, in terms of mean, in terms of median, in terms of central tendency. Matlab we are trying to pass a message. This is a self description of that. Descriptive means we are just describing the data. Right? For that we use table, pie chart. Table are used to make the things understandable, and the pie chart and other charts are used. Why we use these charts? For the presentation of data, proper presentation. Inferential statistic, why we use inferential statistic? Inferential statistic means we can draw conclusion based on sample. We go for hypothesis testing, right? So what is descriptive? Descriptive means we have collected data, we have summarized, and we have described the data in terms of percentage. Inferential means we come up to any conclusion. We make up decision on the basis of testing. This was a sample data which we had tested, right? So today what we will be doing, we go for descriptive data. And after that, I'll tell you how to go for inferential test and how to normalize the data. This is the most important part. So let me check my files. I hope the computation part has also been done yesterday. Actually, SPSS is used for mathematical calculation as well as statistical calculation. I hope the computation part has also been done. Is the computation part done? How to calculate, I mean, how to go for average and mean?
No, ma'am.
This is a simple computation that I would like to describe with you, that I would like to discuss with you. Suppose, okay, just tell me what is this? Can you see this interface, this SPSS? Are you able to see?
Yes, ma'am, the table is visible.
So what I have selected some of the data, what does depict?
These are different scores,
These are the different scores of
different
the different
subjects.
subjects.
Yes.
So I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 subjects and these are the scores obtained by the students. Okay. Another question is, which scale I am using here? They are getting marks and they are getting marks out of 100. So which scale is this?
Ratio.
Yes,
Ratio.
ratio scale. So this is the ratio scale. So in this option, we get only 3 options are available: nominal, ordinal, and scale. So since it is the ratio scale, so we have to click on scale. Either it will be the interval scale, we have to click on scale data, right? Now, how to add this, do you know? If you want to go for simple calculation, mathematical calculation, what to do? Do you have any idea how
Let's
this
just simply put the formula and
you
doing
can
the
go
sum.
for transform, compute variable. I hope this part had not been done yesterday.
Yes, ma'am, it was not covered.
Okay. So now you want the total marks obtained by the students. What we do, if we want to know the total marks, generally what we do, we just add it. But with the help of calculator, it will take time for individual responses. So instead of this, what we do, we go into transform form, then click on compute variable. Now, the next variable that we want to the name given will be, the next variable will be, suppose I want to add the variable. So what I'll do, I will add. So what name I will be given to it? What name I will allocate?
Total or sum.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. So this is the target variable. I have given the name total. Now here, can you see statistic here?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
statistical.
there.
This is statistical. Just click on this under function group. Just click on statistical, and then can you see this sum?
Yes.
Either double click on this or you can use this arrow. Now, select all the subjects. These are the subjects, comma, then click this, again, comma, click on this, comma, click on this, comma, and then this. And go to OK. Just click on OK. So another variable will be created, this. If you add all these items, you will get 356. If you add the second respondents, the score obtained by the second respondent, then you will get this score. Clear?
Yes.
Now, if you want to find out the mean marks obtained by the students, how will you do?
And the mean option was also there in the
Yes.
statistic.
Either you go for mean option, which is available, or you can use this total divided by 5. Now, I'll click on this reset. Now, either first I'll name and provide the name average. Now, for average, I'll use this total divided by 5, or I can go for this option. Under statistical, there is a mean, right? Mean marks of all the 5. Mean, just remove this question mark. Then again do the same process. Just transfer this scores over here, marks over here, and followed by comma. And then click on OK. Again, another variable will be created. So these are the average. Either you go for 356 divided by 5 or total divided by 5. That will be the same thing. Right? Now, this is a simple computation we have done. And one more thing, one question that I would like to ask from all of you. If there is a categorical data, can we convert that categorical data into interval? Or if there is interval data is given in the question, can we convert it into categorical data? Again, I'm asking this question.
I think we can categorize like from this table only. Like if we say the top scores in one particular subject, so probably there is a tool which will help us to identify that.
Now, my question is, suppose we have been given categorical data, like
Okay.
Age-wise, less than 18, then 18 to 25, again 18 to
Okay.
25, again 18 to 25, 25 to 30, 35 to 40. This type of categorical data is given.
Okay.
Can we convert it into interval? Or if interval ratio is given, interval scale is given, can we convert this interval scale into categorical data? And do you have any idea about this? Are you getting my question? My point?
Yes. Although the interval has both the things, nominal as well as interval, I think. But the, the solution to this, since we have not applied it, so
Okay. Suppose I'll enter.
particular slabs, like they are given, like we make in questionnaire, like age group or particular marks or a salary.
Okay, shall I remove this?
Yes. Ma'am.
Shall I close this window? I'll
Yes,
show you
ma'am.
something else. Suppose suppose let us assume I'm creating one variable age. Age should be numeric, right? With value. Just provide value. 1 will be assigned to less than 18. 2 will be assigned to 18 to 30. Suppose 3 will be assigned 30 to 45, or 45 and more than 45. So which type of data is this?
Nominal, because we are representing it with some.
Nominal.
Yeah.
Up now, if it is nominal, every respondent's age we have to enter, right?
Yes.
So 1 is provided to less than 18, 2 is provided to 18 to 35. Already coding has been done.
Yes.
Accordingly, we will feed the data. Suppose this is, and these are the respondents of less than 18 years. Suppose. Now, can we convert this categorical data into interval scale?
Interval will have equal distribution.
Yes. No, it is not possible here. Just
That is why it is not possible.
now, these marks, these are the marks obtained by the students individually. So we have just asked how many marks you have obtained. So the one respondent said I got 55 marks. Second respondent said 52, 63. That means we can say it is type of open-ended question. He just entered his marks. These are not MCQs type of questions. Objective type of questions are not there. He just entered his marks. We had asked the question from him. How many marks you obtained? So he just noted it down. Now, which scale is this?
Ordinal. When we put it
He
in
just
order.
noted down his marks. Some may get 0, some may get 42, some
Then
may get
ratio.
32. So this is the ratio scale. That means it is a part of interval scale.
Yes.
Now, can we convert this interval scale into categorical?
We can make the categories like 0 to 20, then 21 to 40.
How
like
to
that.
do this? Just see. Compute variable. No, not in compute. Sorry. Transform. Recode. Recode. Just click on recode into different variable. Just transfer this marks over here. Target variable, or we can say new marks, because we are converting it into categorical. Now, old values, click on old values. These are the ranges given. First range was 0 to
25 or something.
0 to 30.
Yes.
Value is fail. One more thing. If it is a string, convert. If you want to convert into string, then click on this. Otherwise, just click on 1. If you want to write here fail, then just click on this. This option. This one. Convert numeric string. Now I don't want string variable. That's why I'll write here 1. Add. Next will be 31 to 45.
45.
2. Matlab, we can say poor. 45
to 60,
46 for the thing. 46 to
46 to 60.
60. P, pair, average. 60 to 75.
61 to 75 was good.
Good. And then 76 to 99. Excellent. Clear?
Yes.
If we click on this, we cannot write it in numeric form, then we can write it here like this. Excellent. Okay. Continue. And then click on change and then OK. Another variable will be created. See.
Yes.
See. Automatically coding has been done. So in this way, we have converted the scale data into
Interval.
press. No, categorical.
Yes.
Now, how to present data? Presentation of data. Talking about presentation of data, table are used for frequency distribution. And charts, graphs are used on the basis of measurement of scales. Right? Suppose if we want to present a data, I'll take another graphs. This one. So this is the data of 66 respondents. Now, how can we describe this data? How to do descriptive analysis? Just click on analyze. Okay, one more thing before that. Gender, age, marital status, education, ethnicity, bank account, income, employment, bank type, frequency, religion. All these are categorical, nominal. We
Yes.
can yes, no. If there are only two options are available binary form in binary form, that means
It's nominal.
it is a dichotomous.
Yes. Scale.
If more than three options are available, that means it is categorical. Right? MCQ's objective type of question.
Yes.
Okay. So this shows that this is categorical data. If it is a categorical data, that means bar chart and pie chart will be used. In case of scale data, bar chart and pie chart is not used. We do not use this bar chart and pie chart. We have to use histogram, polygon, stem leaf. So we have to represent in this way. I hope it is clear. So there are various ways of presenting the data. So since this data is nominal one, gender, age, marital status. So how will we going to describe this? In the form of graphs. Which graph do we use? Bar or pie chart. So click on analysis. Yeah, analyze. Then you can find this option, descriptive statistic. Can you find this frequency option here? Click on frequency. Either you can transfer individual item or shift and page down button. Okay, and you shift plus page up, shift plus page down. And this way you can select the whole variable like this. Clear? I have selected 4. I'm going to transfer this into variable option. Can you see this is statistic? You can find out, you can click on mean, you can click on median. These are important things. Mean, standard deviation. If you want, you can also click on minimum, maximum. If you want to check the normality of data, then you have to click on skewness and kurtosis. So right now I'm not marking on this because we just want to know the descriptive statistic. So just click on statistic. Do not select any other item. Charts. Which chart do we have to use? Since it is
Bar.
either you can select bar chart or pie chart.
Pie charts.
So bar chart, I'm going to select. There is an option available. It can be show, the data value will be shown either in frequency form or in percentage form. So I'll be taking this percentage form. Continue. Click on display frequency table. By default, it is already marked. Okay. Then click on OK. Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, do you know how to transfer the data into Word file or Excel, or what type of formatting you will do? Do you have any idea
This
about this?
was my question actually, like how we can put this into for our work basically.
If the other party is having the same, if you want to get it checked by the supervisor or any other person, if the other party is having SPSS, then you can directly save this file and transfer to him. But if they don't have, then you can save into Word file or export. Then go for export option. This one, export. If the other party is not having SPSS, then you can export this into and save the file. कहाँ पर save करेंगे आप? Can you see this option, Excel?
Yes, type.
So if you want, you can
Text also.
select the type. Either you can select Excel or you can select Word. Here you can find this Word document. Okay. 2007. So I have selected Excel 2007. Browse the item. It will be in desktop. Okay. File name will be will be there in desktop. I have just wanted to see the location. It will be on the desktop. Now, click on OK. Can you see this file? Excel file.
Yes.
I've just saved it on the desktop. Delete all these things. So it is of no use. Again, I select this and delete. Okay. So This is the frequency table, gender, age, education level. These are the charts, right?
Yes.
In a similar way, you can export the file into documents, Word document.
Okay.
Now, we have to change the table also. Again, this is of no use. I'm deleting this part also. Yes. Now, we have to change the table. Frequency. Frequency means number. How many number of respondents are there? Out of 66, 49 are male and 17 are female. Percentage. You all know very well how to calculate percentage. 49 divided by 66 into 100. It has been already calculated. System has already calculated. Valid percentage is the same thing. So we are going to delete this option and we will clear this column. Delete. It is of no use. Again, cumulative. This option we can delete. Arrange it in a systematic way. This valid option, again delete it. And then proper formatting can be done. See. Change the color if you want. Right?
Unclear.
How easily we have done. So in this way, we can export the file into Excel. Now, how can we describe this data? This is a simple descriptive data. How can we describe? Let us go for this option, age option. How can we describe this data?
Simply like there are 3 respondents who were below 20 and like the table is representing the total out of 66, how many percentage each category belongs to.
Maximum number of respondents
Were from second category.
Between 21 to 30.
Yes.
And then followed by this one. These
Fourth
are the same
category.
things.
Yes.
So in this way, we have described the data. Maximum number of respondents are married and 34% are single. So you can give the reason also. Now, talking about graphical part. We have already calculated graphs of gender, age, marital status, and education level. See, you can see graph here in the SPSS. If you want, you can change the color also in the SPSS. Just double click. Just double click on this chart. This one. This window will open. Now, if you want to show the data value, so this is the data value, data label. Just click on this option, second one option, this. Data value. See, automatically, just by clicking this option, we get this data values. If you want, you can change the color. select this graphs, and then
Right.
okay, just a minute. If you select this graphs and just right click, you can find this show data label. You can go in this way also.
Okay.
Now, can you see this?
Yes. This is.
I have
I
changed
think it has other color options also. There's
Yes.
a drop down option.
this one. If you select both the bar, both the graphs, then this color, I have actually, what I have done, I have selected a single bar. That's why this happened. If I select both the bar, then then I select this color option, then I'll get the same color in both the bars. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The same thing you can do in Excel also. And if you want to save time, then you can do this thing here itself. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Till up to descriptive statistic, I mean graphical method and tabulation part. Similarly, we can go for pie chart also. Now, other thing is, I'll show you one more thing. I close all these windows. I hope there is no question up till now. Shall I close all the windows?
Yes, ma'am. All clear so far.
Thank you. Now, suppose we want to check the normality of the data. What normality shows? Let me,
Normal distribution or something?
yes. Let me first tell you the descriptive part. When you enter the data into SPSS, the very first thing you have to do is to check the normality of the data. Normality of data means whether the distribution is normal or not. That means it should be in bell shaped. Bell shaped means mean should be equal to median should be equal to mode. This normality is to be checked only for ratio and interval scale, that is scale data. If the data is scale data, then the normality is to be checked, because we have to perform the parametric test. There is no requirement to check normality in case of non-parametric test. These are the some assumptions. If you want to perform the parametric test, then you should know how many variables are there, what is the data type, whether it is on nominal scale or ordinal scale, or it is a scale data. So you have to follow this thing. The data should be normal. So how do you come to know if data is normal or not? There are two ways to identify whether data is normal or not. One is one is numeric part. We apply statistical tool. Another one is graphical part. One is statistical technique. Statistical technique we use skewness, kurtosis, KS test. KS means Kolmogorov Smirnov test. Graphical means we use histogram, QQ plot, box plot. So, can you see this? If you apply the normality and it comes to be like this, bell shaped, that means data is normal. Okay. The first method is histogram. Histogram means there are some bins and bars, you can say. You can see here. There are some bins and bars available here without any gap. And this type of data, this bell-shaped data, is called normal. If this appears, that means data is normal. What is skewed data? Skewed means either it is negatively skewed, either it is positively skewed. Negatively means left side is greater than right side. See, that means, can you see this first one? This one. Left side is greater than right side. So that means it is negatively skewed data where mean is smaller than median, which is smaller than mode. Here mean is to the left. This is the normal data.
Yes.
Where mean is equal to median is equal to mode. So this is called symmetric data, bell curve. This side is left, this side is right. This shows that mean is greater than median, which is greater than mode. That means mean is greater here. That means right side, right curve is greater than left curve. So it is positively skewed. We can say it is skewed towards right. Here we cannot find any type of distribution. So this is called uniform distribution, equally spread. There is no peak. Where in this type of data, there are two modes. They are, see, this is normal, but we can say that this is bimodal. Bimodal means two peaks are there in the same data. Two modes are available. And this is called bimodal distribution. This is also called bimodal distribution, but it is non-symmetric. This is bimodal, but it is symmetric. This is bimodal, but it is non-symmetric. Right? But we have to obtain this type of normal distribution data. If such graph appear, that means it is a normally distributed. This is bell-shaped. This is bimodal. This is right skewed. This one is totally right skewed. There is no left option available. So this is called J-shaped. This is U-shaped. This is uniform. This type of data also obtained. So what we have to do to make it normal, so there are some steps. In this way, we check the normality of data. Another one is QQ plot. Can you see this QQ plot?
Yes.
See, I'll show you through SPSS also, but first understand the theory. When we apply a QQ plot, this type of result should obtain. So, can you see the data points? If data points are closer to the line, that means it is normally distributed. It is skewed data. Clear? If data points are close towards this line, this is normally distributed. If data points goes up toward left side, it is left skewed data. If data points goes down, it is called right skewed data. This is right now. This data point goes up, that means it is left skewed. These data points goes down, so this is called right skewed data. If it shows thick tails, then it is called leptokurtic data. It is showing S shape. Reverse S shape means it is showing platokurtic data, thin tail. This is thin tail. Again, we have to obtain this type of data. This is what this is called. Can you tell me what is this? The graph that I have shown here, which type of graph is this? Hello. Hello.
No idea.
Box
No
plot.
idea.
This is called box plot.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
this is, I didn't get it.
Sorry. Just a minute. Huh. Yes, you were asking something from me.
Yes, ma'am. Which kind of graph is it, ma'am?
Box plot.
Box plot.
Yes.
Thank you.
Box plot shows just a minute. This is box plot. If data points comes under this whisker, this is called whisker. This, can you see this line? Just a minute again. Yeah, this is whisker. If data points fall under this line, under this whisker, it is said to be normally distributed. But if data points goes beyond this whisker, either here or here or here or here, upper side or lower side, this, it is called outlier. This is called outlier. Outlier means data points which does not match the other data points. Suppose if I want if I collect the data from the respondents who fall within the age 21 to 40 years. These are the restrictions now. We have to collect data only from
21 to 40.
21 to 40 years. In case by mistake you have typed 51 or you got the data from the respondents whose age is 58, 60, 70. So these are called outliers. Clear? So let me show you the SPSS file and we will analyze. We will check the normality of data. Let us check the normality of data of this part. How many respondents are there? 13. There are 13 respondents. And 13 respondents are there. See?
Yes.
And I hope you know कि in variable view, each row shows variable, and in data view, each column shows the variable.
Yes. This is what
है ना?
sir told.
हाँ. So this is the first variable, that is weight, and these are the responses of the respondent, 13 respondents. So let us check with the help of histogram. Just click on analyze. Under descriptive statistic, we can see frequency, right? Just transfer this weight into variable option click on chart. Okay. Which type of scale is this?
It's a nominal, so it will be bar
No.
chart.
No, it is not nominal. 50
Okay, sorry, wait.
scale.
So,
Since it is not nominal, so we will not select bar chart or pie chart. Since it is a scale data, that's why we will select either histogram or stem leaf or polygon. I had mentioned earlier.
yes.
Click on this histogram and also mark on show normal curve on histogram. And then click on continue. Okay. What is the result? Let us check the output. See.
Normally distributed.
Clear?
Yes.
Let us check for other also. Let us check for this variable. Descriptive, under descriptive, we have to select descriptive and then go for age and taking both the variables. Okay, this time. Option. Okay, this is the another way. Sorry. Analysis, descriptive, frequency, reset. I'm going to transfer this age and variable option in variable column, variable box. Click on chart, histogram, click on this, continue, and okay. Let us check for other two variables. Oh. How will you define this?
Yeah, this is normally distributed.
Somehow we can say. And this one?
This is
Yeah,
towards right.
Yes,
Right skewed.
Okay, another way of checking. On the basis of histogram, this variable, this variable, I have named it VAR. This VAR variable is rejected because it is not normally distributed.
Yeah.
Let us check for other graph. Let us check with the help of QQ plot or box plot. Okay. So
QQ plots is there.
no, I will tell you some other way. Just click on explore. Transfer this weight. Here you can find the option of stem leaf and histogram also. Okay. In explore option, you will find the option of histogram, normality check. Go to statistic outliers. This is box plot. If you plot this box plot, then this box should be in the middle, and you can see this. These are the outliers. 9th respondent and 10th respondent. These are outliers. Let us check why it is saying these are outliers. For the weight option. Ninth option, it is saying this is outlier. See, the weights are 50, 50, 55, 65, 45, 46, 50, 80, and 22. 22.
Deviated a lot.
Yes, there is a gap. So that's why it is saying 22 is outlier, because we have collected data from the age of who's having the weight between 45 to 65. So this is called, that's why that it is called outlier 22. The next is 8 and 10. 8 and 10 respondent 8 and respondent 10 are also called outlier. Let us check why the system is saying this. 8th and 10th. This is 8th and this is 10th. Again, 80 and 22 and 18. These are outliers because we have collected. So the system feels that we have collected the data from the respondents having weights between 45 to 65. If you feel that it is good, then you can go for it, or else you can delete this part, or you can manipulate it. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
I hope it is clear. I'll be taking 1 more minute of your. Now, another way of checking the normality is based on kurtosis and skewness. This is called kurtosis and skewness. Skewness means it is a measure of symmetry. Again, we have to check whether data is normal or not. So we will check with the help of this symmetry. This. Again, if it is toward right, that means mean is greater than median, which is greater than mode. If it is toward left, that means mean is smaller than median, which is smaller than mode. But we have to find this type of symmetry. We have to obtain this type of symmetry. So how to check with the help of statistical tool using numerical? So the rule of thumb says that if you check on the basis of skewness, that the value of skewness should be between -1 to +1. Clear? And if you are checking on the basis of kurtosis, this is kurtosis. Again, what kurtosis shows? Kurtosis shows the pickedness. Right? How the data is distributed. See, this shows that this shows higher peak, long tail. Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Higher peak, long tail. Peak is higher. So this is called leptokurtic. This one, flat one. This flat one. Distribution is shorter and peak is lower. So this is called platykurtic. And this one is normal. This one. The rule of thumb of kurtosis says that the value should be between -3 to +3. Okay? So let us check for our data. I have already calculated, I think, with the help of, I have already calculated this with the help of explore option. If you remember, I use this option, explore, then I transfer all the variable. You can transfer either all the variable at one time or one by one. Then click on plot for histogram and also click mark on normality plot with test, and then go to statistic, mark on outliers, and there is no need to change anything from option, and just click on OK. So all this thing appear, this. So we can see that skewness, the value of skewness is between +1 to -1. that means data is normal. Curtices between 3, look, minus 3 to 3, it is acceptable.
Okay.
I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay then. I'm stop sharing the screen. If you have any questions related to this, then you can ask.
The session is open for discussion. You can unmute and interact with the resource person, or you can post your questions in the chat box also. Ma'am is there to help you. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
I think I have not covered QQ plot, I think.
Yes, ma'am. QQ plot is remaining.
You can, I'll share with you. In the meanwhile, if you have any query, then you can ask.
No, ma'am, everything is clear.
Thank you.
It was very simplified and it was really good.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Where is my data set? There's one. Let us check the QQ plot also. Analyze, descriptive. Here you will find this QQ plot.
Yes.
Just transfer this variable and just click on this OK. Again, the same option will appear. I mean, the same result output will be there. There's one QQ plot, not second one, first one. So these data points are close.
So it's a normal distribution.
It's called normal distribution. I hope the normality, the presentation of data, normality check is clear to all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
So from my side, the session is over.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for making it so easy for us.
Yes, we will cover the remaining part. We are thinking for the second workshop, and that will be advanced version of this. This time we have covered only the basic parts.
Okay.
So how to manipulate the data, this type of things we will cover. EFA, how to go for EFA or CFA, this type of things we will cover very soon.
Sure.
And Jaya Lakshmi ji is here, I think. So, ma'am, can we wind up the session? Or if anybody is having any query, so they can ask. And also thank you, Jaya Lakshmi ji ma'am, for providing this platform to us.
I'll convey it to her, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, shall we wind up, ma'am? Think there are no more questions.
Yes.
On behalf of IOT Academy, I thank Dr. Priyanka, ma'am, for the very interactive and innovative session. It was really enlightening and enriching session, ma'am. We thank you once again for the amazing presentation. Your tips will be very beneficial for the young researchers, ma'am. Thank you very much for your efforts, ma'am. I thank all the participants for joining the session today. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thanks for your efforts.
So I'm going to leave this meeting.
Sure, ma'am. It can be. Thank you, ma'am. Kindly submit the feedback form using the link that has been posted in the chat box. Thank you all. Please post the feedback using the link that has been posted in the chat box. Thank you all. Have a great day.